Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you, Chairman Walberg, for holding this important oversight hearing. This year, we're preparing for America's 250th anniversary, but this is also the 25th anniversary of the tragic anthrax attacks in Washington, D.C. and New York, which elevated the danger of bioweapons to national attention. We've made significant strides in biodefense since those attacks, but according to recent reports, we're facing a growing threat. China has renewed its pursuit of anthrax countermeasures and has expanded its anthrax bioweapons capabilities. This is concerning because these new countermeasures are almost certainly being developed to protect Chinese warfighters and enable the offensive use of anthrax bioweapons. What's particularly concerning is that the PRC companies producing these anthrax capabilities are still affiliated with PRC government entities, including the Academy of Military Medical Sciences and state key laboratories, a doctrinal part of the PRC's governance. One example is China Biologics Products Holding, CBPH, whose anthrax-affiliated subsidiary underwent a 192-acre expansion through a multi-billion-dollar investment to enable more countermeasure production capability, and whose base performance just received PRC regulatory approval. Despite the danger of anthrax biological weapons, and amid concerns about antitoxin shortfalls in the U.S. Strategic National Stockpile, American universities have been complicit in driving investments into hedge funds that are funded and enabled these Chinese anthrax facility expansions. One example is Hillhouse, a leading investor in the privatization of CPBH, whose family of funds invested over $300 million. Universities have invested their endowments into various Hillhouse funds. Stanford reportedly invested $200 million into Hillhouse funds. Yale reported earning over $2 billion from Hillhouse funds. Princeton, MIT, the University of Pennsylvania, and the University of Texas system are also Hillhouse investors. It's not just anthrax. Hillhouse investments are also connected to China's Uyghur genocide. Dr. Grasso, Michigan is also implicated here. The University of Michigan invested $1.6 billion across 83 investments into China. 2 current Michigan faculty have co-authored papers with faculty at State Key Laboratory of Toxicology and Medical Countermeasures and the Academy of Military Sciences, some of the very same PRC institutions developing anthrax programs. And as Chairman Walberg highlighted last year, Michigan researchers were recently arrested for trying to smuggle biologic materials into Michigan laboratories. Can you confirm that Michigan has backed off from investing in funds linked to PRC's anthrax facilities, including Hillhouse and Centurium Capital?
Congressman, I am not familiar with the specifics of the investments of our endowment. I can take that question back and look into that, but I assure you that if we had concerns that our investments were being used for this type of development, we would take appropriate measures.
Is Michigan conducting diligence on where PRC investments are going, and do you believe Michigan would commit to divest of PRC-linked funds?
Those decisions are made by our Board of Regents, Congressman, and I will look into whether we do have any investments in PRC entities.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.